Good morning, honorable judges, respectable audience, and my beloved friends. My name is Meidyona, and I'm proudly representing SMAN 2 Lumajang. Before I begin my speech, let me ask you something. Have you ever posted something online and later thought, maybe I shouldn't have posted that? Or maybe you believe something on social media that turned out to be false? Because yes, I have to. And that moment taught me that with just one click can make a very big impact. We live in a time when our world fits inside a screen, that with just one click we can connect, create, and communicate with anyone, anywhere, at any time. It's amazing, isn't it? But with one careless click, we can hurt or even destroy someone's reputation. That's why today I invite all of us to build a culture of respect and truth in the digital world. Let's start with a fact. According to Data Reportals 2025, over 5.4 billion people around the world use the internet. And on average, each user spends almost 7 hours online every day. That's a huge amount of liking, scrolling, and sharing, right? But here's the real challenge. Not everything we see, not everything we share is true. Like an example, I had an experience with one of my online friends. Someone posted a fake story about her on social media, admitting she did something bad. Of course, at first everyone believed it. Even some of our mutual friends start sharing the story without even checking if it's true or not. Can you imagine how hurt she is? Yes, she's not only hurt, she felt extremely embarrassed that she stopped using social media for weeks. Of course, as a friend, I do not stay silent. I ask her for the real story, collecting screenshots that can be the proof that the story was fake. I also post the proof to my personal account. And finally, the truth began to spread, and everyone delayed their earlier post. That moment really taught me an important lesson that fake news not only destroys someone's reputation, but it also destroys trust. Since then, I always remind myself and my friends think before we click, and never share what you aren't sure of. But it's not only in my experience. A study by Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, found that fake news spreads 6 times faster than the truth. Can you imagine how lies travel faster than the truth? One false post can reach millions before the truth even has a chance to be noticed. So, what can we do? We can start by something simple but powerful. Think before we click. Before you hit that share button, make sure ask yourself 3 questions. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it helpful? If the answer is no, then never ever post it. Building a culture of respect and truth in the digital world doesn't mean we stop expressing our opinions. It means we express them with responsibility. It also means that we educate instead of humiliate. Here's the one question I want to ask all of you. When was the last time you stopped before you replied to a comment that made you angry? Let me take a guess. I bet most of us type fast, but regret even faster. Am I wrong? That's why being respectful isn't only about being silent, but having self control. Here's an example by one of Indonesia's most respected journalists, Najwa Shihab. She often faced harsh comments just because she speaks the truth. But hey, instead of replying with anger, she responded with calm. In one interview, she said, if we respond with emotion, we lose the message. But if we respond with a calm, with a reason, we win the discussion. It shows us that strength is not only about being louder, but being wiser. Of course, we cannot control the whole internet, but we can control ourselves. We show others that being respectful and truth still matter even in the world of likes and followers. So, let's use our social media as a place to spread kindness. Because at the end of the day, the internet is only as kind as the people who use it. So, let's make our digital platform as a place that reflects of the best of who we are. Remember, one small click can change everything. So, let's always click with care. Thank you so much for your attention. See you next time.